Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of this nation and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We acknowledge that we meet, write and broadcast on the traditional country of the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. We would like to pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and extend that respect to other Indigenous people who are present. Sovereignty was never ceded, always was, always will be, Aboriginal land. Welcome to a spooky episode of Stife and Lyle. I am your host Zoe and I'm dressed as a fairy today.
And I'm your other host Emily and I'm a little bat devil today.
Spooky. Today is our Halloween episode, which means that we've got some very, very interesting things planned. In the first half of the episode, we're going to go into how to put together a Halloween costume. Maybe in a bit of a different way than you would usually put it together. We're trying to go against the just buying a costume
the
from
party
the
city
store.
agenda.
Yeah, we're trying to see if we're talking about new ways that you can kind of think about how can you put a costume together. And in the second half, we're going to
review Halloween costumes.
Yep, we went through Amazon, we went through all the kind of party city stores.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to be reviewing the world's most high quality Halloween costumes.
Yeah, so get excited for that. Should we do the quick fit check?
Quick fit check.
Yeah.
Quick, go.
Fairy. Okay, fairy.
Also, sorry, this is really important. Zoe's got a new haircut. So everyone, tell Zoe how much you love her. Your new haircut.
Yeah.
Because it slays. Little poopy fringe. I love it. Okay. So that's the most essential part of
the
their
fit
new
check.
Fit today.
I tried to go a bit flowery. I've got my mum's green shirt with lots of fairy foresty decal on it. I really like this shirt. It's really nice. And I've got like a flowery top. And I've got a sparkly dress on the bottom.
Is that a dress? Oh, of course it's the dress.
It's my skirt.
Is it a skirt or is it a dress?
It's a skirt.
She's a liar.
I'm a liar. I know nothing's real on the podcast. I could be
They's
wearing
a
pants
liar.
right now. You don't know because you can't see my bottom.
She could be wearing nothing.
I could be my ass out.
You could be ass out for the pod.
Yeah.
And no one would know.
Well, thankfully I'm not, but you know, you just imagine that, guys. And then I'm wearing my docs and I've got some fish eyeliner.
We'll get a close-up of that on the... Sorry, I realise my chair is squeaking like nobody's business.
And stop moving around.
Okay, I'm going to have to stay really... There we go. I'm staying very still.
Yes.
But we'll get some close-ups of that gorgeous graphic liner on the fit check on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow us at Stife and Lyle on Instagram because that is looking good. I like how you've got a floral theme and then you've got little fish.
Yeah. I thought it was nature.
They do look floral-esque.
Yeah.
But then you look and they're little fish. But they're really cute fish.
Yeah. I love these fish.
I love
What
them.
are you wearing?
What am I wearing? I've got
little bats.
my bat, which I actually don't know where I got this from. I got it for a sinful themed birthday party last year. Which is perhaps the least. I feel like this is the most. I was dressed very lovely other than that, but this was a little feature of that. What do I have?
You've got this beautiful pattern dress.
Thank
going
you.
on.
I got it from Thank you. I got it from Vinny's.
Nice.
I bought it for a 70s themed thing, but I didn't end up wearing it for that. I did wear it for that. Yeah, but I just really like it. I think it's great.
I think it works really well with the outfit.
Thank you. I was trying to go for like a red and black to kind of match the decal, the spooky decal.
I like the puff sleeves, how they give it that kind of like olden day kind of aspect.
Thank you.
Gothic.
I got this from, where did I get? It was from somewhere in Amsterdam. Because I lived in Amsterdam for a bit, for a couple months. Not to flex, but my mum used to live in Amsterdam. I lived with her for a bit.
She used to live in Amsterdam? Where did you live again?
I lived in Amsterdam.
Oh, really?
Only for like 3 months during COVID. But then I think I wore these an earlier episode, these earrings.
You wear those kinds of earrings a lot.
Well,
no. They really work for you.
But they're the little like pearl and the little red heart ones, and then I've got like a little
matching
necklace. And then I was gonna wear my knee-high boots, but I've got to go to work this evening, so I have to wear my.
It's warm. It's a bit warm for boots.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to wear them. But yeah, I feel like it would have gone better with the outfit. But my black, I'm wearing my like flat kind of boots, school shoes, but because I've got to go to work this evening. But I tried doing something with makeup today. I don't know if you can't really see it, much close up, but I tried to do a bat wing.
Ooh.
Can you does it look at all like it? I tried. Look, there was an attempt that was made.
I think you made a good attempt.
Thank you. I really tried, so I really appreciate that, Zoe. That really means a lot to me that you said
so
that.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you so much. Oh.
Hugs on the phone.
I
saw it. No, I said no, absolutely not.
Also, for our keen viewers, may notice we've got a new angle on the pod this week because I got a tripod.
Yeah.
My little baby tripod.
Yeah, now I'm not in the background. I'm like part of the scene now.
Let's move on. Shall we go into a little break and then we'll get cracking on with the podcast? Or do we have anything else we need to say before we get cracking?
No.
I think that's everything.
Let's get cracking, guys.
Let's get cracking.
Top tip number 1. So as you guys know, I just got my hair cut and I got some brilliant hairstyling tips from my hairstylist. Aldi Haircuts. Look him up on Instagram. He was great. Love you. He was talking about how if you want to get a lot of more texture in your hair, especially if your hair's shorter, you should experiment with sea salt spray because it helps texturize the hair, gives a little bit of oomph. Alrighty, so we just get started with kind of what do you think are some good basics that you can have for creating a Halloween costume?
So I think a really great base, Zoe. You would be shocked by what you can create if you have a red, a white, or a black dress.
Okay. Do you have any sources to back up this information?
Well, my source is personal experience. My other source, I looked up 2 seconds ago and I've already forgotten. Janice Glimmer. She does lots of like dress up stuff and always makes loads of videos around Halloween, but she's recently done this series where she has like a block colored dress and shows you examples of Halloween costumes that you can make using that as a starting point. And it's kind of coconuts. The number you can make. Can I speak from my own personal Halloween? I was gonna say I have this white dress that I have used the last 2 years in a row, and I have more ideas of what I could do for it.
So the dresses you can use is white, red, and black.
White, red, and black. I mean, there are loads of ones. I just immediately think of a million different things that you can do with like a white, a red, or a black dress.
Such as?
So the white one. So I use the white one, and I have this like lace long sleeve shirt that I used underneath it. It's like a white strappy dress, and I did that.
Bride.
Yeah, I was going as specifically the girl from Ready or Not. My Halloween theme, I always try and go for a girl from the Good For Her cinematic universe.
Sure.
Is like my Halloween theme. So last year it's Grace from Ready or Not. I think that's her name. Have you seen Ready or Not?
No, but I know
you gotta watch it. That's one of my favorite films. And then I was Jenna from Jennifer's Body last year.
So it's a white dress, add some like lace in. You got you got wedding dress, maybe a veil. I don't know if you're not specifically doing the character from Ready or Not. And
then like that's like a really easy starting point. And then I'd say your essentials are fake blood. Fake blood is your starting point from taking the things you already have and turning it into a Halloween costume.
You can do a lot with like, I once had to make fake blood like just off the cuff because we had a Halloween. You can just do it with like cornstarch and a couple of like honey, I guess, and maybe some red food coloring.
I used molasses.
Search up a recipe online.
I had to do it for my first 2 Miko projects. I had a jar of fake blood that I kept in my dorm room at college because the first 2 I decided to do murder themed things. First 2 ones because
of course you did.
You were cool edgy, in first year. I was so cool. Well, my piece got played in the lecture, if we recall.
I recall.
So that was pretty exciting.
I recall.
But fake blood is such a handy little resource.
I also think corset tops can be pretty useful, like because you can use them for so many things because they've been like really kind of
popular in fashion at different times. Like you can use them for like princess, fairy, that kind of thing. But you know,
pirate,
sexy
pirate.
Like, and you can also use it for like a lot of, I think, 70s kind of mod stuff. I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of things that you can use. I mean, use a corset top for.
It depends on your costume, of course, and it depends on what corset you have.
Yes, I mean, yeah, obviously it completely depends on what you have, but I would say, like, I think a really good starting point, if you're thinking of it, try and come up with some ideas, and then look at pictures and think, what in your closet do you have that vaguely resembles that, and how can you kind of maneuver it in a way to make it look kind of more like that piece. So whether it's layering it differently, so wearing that white lace shirt underneath the white dress, or pairing it with some. So I was Jennifer for Jennifer's Body. I used the same white dress, but I got some black ribbon to make, like, she has like kind of a higher up like waistband in like black that goes, and I used that to make her like a black waistband. And then I already had some opera gloves that I wore for formal last year.
Opera gloves
will also get you a lot of places.
Which kind of just talking about things that, like, pieces that you can buy for one costume that you can kind of reuse for other costumes and for other events. Because I think one of the main problems that I have with like Halloween costumes is like, or just costume parties in general, is that you buy something for a party or a costume, you wear it once and then you never wear it again. And that's like a core tenet of like the anti-fast fashion movement is that you never wear something one time. So I think thinking about like what you have in your wardrobe already that you can take into a costume is a really valuable skill to have. And kind of, I mean, it really just buys into like just fashion and styling overall. It's that skill of looking at what you have in your closet and how can I use this in a different way? How can this look differently compared based on like what I pair it with?
Yeah. And then, I mean, so then there's like some core kind of founding accessories that can completely change up what you're doing and make it look very identical as a specific character. So, as I was saying, ribbons before, if something like needs, like that is something where you can completely alter the look of an outfit without actually having to physically alter the clothes that you have.
Yeah, I think like scarves, especially like gauzy scarves, you can wear them around your neck and do something with that, maybe like a fairy look, or you can wear them around your waist, and then it's a pirate's kind of belt kind of thing.
And then I would say a big thing, makeup.
Yeah.
Because makeup, like, you could not have any sort of costume, but if you do something kind of clever with makeup, you look fantastic. Like, I kept getting this girl on Pinterest who comes up who's done this like spider web kind of makeup with like this bleeding like mouth red lip.
I'm getting a lot of like makeup, graphic eyeliner kind of ideas coming up.
It doesn't matter what she's wearing. She already looks like she's already the coolest looking person there.
I think Halloween is a good opportunity, especially if you're a bit scared, to start experimenting with kind of more crazy makeup looks, to kind of give it a go, because it's not like you're going to stand out if your makeup looks like kind of weird or different, because everyone's doing like weird or different makeup. And I agree that makeup can really thinking about the makeup look is part of developing the costume. Like, it shouldn't be like an extra step. It's part of the process. Like, I was Stevie Nicks for like my mum's
you were so good
birthday party. That was so good. And I looked up like makeup tutorials to how to do that kind of Stevie Nicks kind of makeup, and it's part of like what makes the look. And you can, even if you really want to give it a go, you can even kind of experiment with like that kind of contouring, and if you like seeing if you can kind of contour bits of your face to match more like the facial structures of like whatever you're trying to be. Like, if you're being a ghost, maybe you have like a bit more contour like in your cheeks area, especially if you're a ghost. Go for that blue toned contour, not the yellow toned, orange toned contour.
Cool tones, not warm tones.
I think for Halloween it's usually cool tones kind of rise. I
guess it depends what you're doing, because a lot of people don't go for the spooky stuff, which is so valid, so valid, so fair. I mean, anything that you're dressing up as is I just want to give a shout out to my friend Kate, because 2 years ago for Halloween she went as sexy Kermit the Frog, and that was one of the best. She made her costume. She had like she made these like long green gloves and had like this green tight jean dress with the Kermit ruffle thing, and at the time she had bright green hair.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I think there's some value in like making your costume. I think because we're going back to that, like if you buying a costume, you wear it once, and yeah, there's memories in the costume of like you wore it to this event or this party and you had a good time, but you know, you bought it off Amazon. There's no kind of like emotional connection there.
Yeah.
Like if you make something, I feel like you have more like investment in it, and you're more likely to like keep it around, and even just if you don't wear it again, just for like emotional purposes, and then you're just keeping costumes out of the trash.
So true.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that I would be most worried about or thinking about with this coming up Halloween is how can I reduce the amount of waste that's coming out of my closet, that's coming out of my Halloween costume. Like I think there's real value and there's real skill, and it's a skill that you can develop and get better at over time. Like what stuff can I do to work with what I already have and not just buy everything that I need.
Yeah. In saying that, if you need one or two extra things to pull it together, that's always fine too.
Yeah.
So sometimes a wig is handy, but that is the great thing about wigs. Often they can then be used for other things.
Like if you do have to buy something, thinking about like, how can I use this again?
Yeah, because a lot of things, the thing that I really like about buying some of the smaller add-ons rather than like the whole thing packaged up together is that you can use it again. There's so much stuff you can use.
Like a blonde wig, Stevie Nicks. I can use that again.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a straight black wig that I got for last year that will absolutely be getting used again because how many people have long brown hair? A lot of people.
Fair. That was Jennifer's body?
That was Jennifer's body. I wish I got better pictures of it because I took the wig off pretty early on in the night.
Wigs are uncomfortable.
It was annoying me.
I used to work for a children's party company. So
Did you?
Yeah, I used to have to dress up as children's characters.
Zoe Law, I didn't know.
New information.
New law drop? When was this?
It was at the beginning. I only did it for a couple of weeks. Like I didn't do it for very long because I didn't really like it.
Because when we met, you were working in the crystal shop.
Yeah.
I didn't know you worked in other places than that.
You just don't know enough about my life.
That's so true.
Well, the point is that I learned a lot of wig tips from working in that job.
Do you have any wig tips you'd like to share? What would you do about okay, if you know when they get the cheap wigs, they get super, super tangled. How do you untangle them?
Conditioner bath.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So God, you're clever.
You can wash your wigs, guys. Actually, that's a drag queen tip. That's not from
wear
the job.
wigs?
But,
but drag queen wigs are probably nicer than like party city wigs. Like, but do they apply does that like apply to it anyway?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Go back to Party City where you belong, bitch. That's a drag race.
Is that a drag queen reference?
Yeah, that's a drag race quote.
I've never seen Drag Race.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you want to learn how to do good costumes and do good wigs, go watch Drag Race.
Oh my God, I'm gonna condition my old wig from last year and see what happens.
I mean, I know that it can be done. I haven't actually done it.
I'm gonna give it a go. I'm kind of a genius, so I can kind of do anything.
Yeah.
Is the thing. And I've got 3 Halloween parties this year, not to flex, so I might want to switch up my costume for one of them and do something different.
And also, in terms of wig tips, bald caps, like wig caps, very cheap.
Oh, I've never used a wig cap, and I probably should.
They're useful. They're good. And then you can use them if you want to be bald as well. You don't have to use them for wigs.
That's so true.
Like, you can just be like
all the times in my life where I want to be bald.
It happens. Like Umair, we gave one to Umair so he could be Gru.
Oh, that was so funny. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot when he was Gru. Didn't you give him a white person's bald cap?
Yeah. Because I had white person. I don't know what you want from me. I had white people bald caps.
You whitewashed your own boyfriend.
I was working with what I had. I didn't do it intentionally. Don't cancel Stife and Lyle, please. Please.
Zoe says give white people bald caps to your Indian boyfriend. Or don't. That's fine too. I've never seen a bald cap that's not for like a white person's skin tone. I'm sure they make them, but that's really something to think about.
I agree. Yeah.
Hot take.
Hot take.
The wig industry really needs to think about diversity.
Yeah.
We've gone on a bit of a tangent, but I just like wigs and I think they're cool.
Do you wear wigs?
Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs?
Oh god.
That's gonna be fun to edit.
Yeah.
Not me. I was gonna say, do you have any upcoming dress up events?
Well, I'm gonna dress up for trivia this week.
Of course. There was a question. Have you looked at the questions yet for this
No.
week? I was gonna say there was one question. I was like, listeners of Stife and Lyle will know this one.
Interesting.
Interesting.
But I think I'm gonna be a
no
pirate.
spoilers. Oh, you're gonna be a pirate.
Yeah, I've got pirate stuff
Classic
in my
pansexual things.
Yeah, I got pirate stuff in my wardrobe. So
Yeah.
I don't really. That's the thing. I don't really want to buy anything.
Yeah, you go as Vector again.
Yeah, I already washed the paint off those shorts.
Yeah,
and then I wore them to netball.
I think you should give tips about how you, because again, this is Halloween, but like dress up parties, I feel like are a really big thing with young people. Young people, us, we're young, we're 21, we're young people. But you did such a good job because I'd say a good starting point is kind of think about what you have, because you had Vector's hair.
Yeah.
And you said, what can I do with Vector's hair?
Yeah, thinking about like trying to stay in your lane. I think, especially if you're doing. No,
I know what you mean.
Staying like thinking about like how you look, because like it's always easier to do a costume that you kind of already look like the character.
Yeah.
Like I'm short and I move around a lot. Why wouldn't I be Vector?
That's so true.
Yeah. And I think also something that people maybe forget about is don't be afraid to just write your character's name on your costume, because I think half the battle of costumes is just people trying to figure out what you are. So don't be afraid to make that as obvious as possible.
Half the battle is trying something, because what I will say, if you're afraid to go to a costume party, you feel like your costume's not good enough, there will be a white man there who has done less than you.
Yeah.
Okay, there will be a straight guy in the back who has done less, and no one likes them.
Yeah.
And no one likes them.
People like effort more than no effort.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling a bit subconscious about going to a costume party, if you made some effort,
this is
it'll pay
or
off.
just anything, because
anything's better than nothing.
anything is better than nothing. This is my call out this year at the costume party. Can we have the straight men sticking to the theme, please?
Yeah.
Let's make that the end of 2023, 2024 goals.
Yeah. Stick
Straight
to
men
the
commit
theme.
to the dress code.
Mm-hmm.
That's my call out. And with that, we're going to go into a break, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Top tip number 2. We're talking about blush placement. Where you if you look at those little diagrams of blush placement, you can look at the different key places of where you can put your blush, and it will give you a very different look depending on where you put it. I used to be a real connoisseur of the under eye one. I kind of want to go back to that, but sometimes I want to go for like a more high cheekboned look, and then if you want a more like one, you kind of put it a bit higher up, and then if you put it a bit under, it looks a bit more cutesy and things. But you can really be surprised at how much it changes up your entire facial structure with blush. So look at blush placement maps. That is my top tip for this week.
Alrighty, so we're going to get into looking at some Halloween costumes that we found online, kind of giving them a bit of a review. This is going to be the silly part of the episode, guys.
Bit of a silly one.
A bit of a silly little laugh to celebrate one of the spookiest times of the year. All right, let's get up with image number 1, which is this is a blind reaction.
I haven't
for
seen
Emily.
this, so we'll see.
I thought this one was great. Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, what's that called? Okay, so
it's called Inflatable Costume Suit Dinosaur Adult Fancy Dress Blow Up Halloween Party. And it costs $20.95 on Amazon.
And on it features, so there's a lovely woman, a lovely lady.
See, the thing I love about this costume is there is no coherence in the look whatsoever. I have no idea what she's trying to be.
So she's straddling this. So it's a blow up dinosaur with blow up legs.
So her feet are in the bottom of the dinosaur.
But she herself is not not what I would envisage when I picture
Yeah.
someone who rides dinosaurs.
Yeah, she's like holding. I mean, what's the pumpkin going?
She's dressed as
Were there pumpkins in dinosaur times?
mean-
I doubt it. They had all kinds of funky fruits and vegetables,
flora and fauna, as
Yeah.
they say.
but not pumpkins.
Well, she's dressed very country, but then she's holding a pumpkin, a
And she's got, like,
jack-o'-lantern, and she's
clown
got
makeup
clown
on.
makeup on, like spooky clown
Yeah,
makeup.
and then you can see she's got like a little bow tie.
Oh, she does have a bow tie.
She's got maybe that's why it's called fancy dress up, because she's this black tie.
That's so funny.
This is what I think of when I think of black tie.
When they say it's a black tie event, this is how I'm gonna show
Yeah.
up. That is funny. Oh, that's a good one. It's $20.
Yeah,
Bargain. Wait, what does the woman come with it?
I hope so.
I hope so.
Mm.
But this is
Okay, this is okay. Huh.
this is thing number 2. It's certain.
I don't see
It's
anything wrong with it.
$100.
What?
It's $100.
Why is it $100?
Because
For who?
it's a suit. It's a suit.
I could just have a great night and have the same thing. You know, wear a white suit, go out, some things happen, and I've got this suit.
This is just what happens if you sneeze on your period, I think.
This is why they say don't wear white on your period.
Oh god, I've made that mistake before.
He looks.
I love how because he's just like he's hitting us with that.
I'm looking at this and it kind of looks like they've kind of photoshopped the suit on top of him.
Yeah.
Like no person wearing this. But what is this costume? What is this? Like, is he? What's the story here?
I don't know, and I want to know who.
Oh my gosh, we've got different like.
Oh, there's
angles.
more. Oh shit.
Oh fuck. Oh god. He's working it.
I've got like the
slay, sis.
Oh my god, he's about to start voguing. Oh my god.
He's got no ass.
Okay.
No, nothing.
Don't body shame the Halloween model.
The blood's got nowhere to go. No, you see how the blood's going straight down?
Zoe, leave the little
Flat as a
man on.
pancake.
Oh.
No, and he's got the hands in the pockets. Mmm.
I like. There's a particularly strong gush down. He's like. I like how he's kept his
He's got
shirt
like the leg
clean.
is like going. It's down. Like this really makes it. It really does invoke the period imagery because it's like
He is
Yeah.
like as you said. I think on week 2, it is giving
Yeah.
tampon.
week 2. How long are your periods?
No, week like of the podcast episode 2.
Oh,
I'm trying to
I
do a
listened to the
callback, and you were there. Do you not recall? You listened to what you edited the podcast.
I do listen.
You edited the audio. Do you not recall you going, your outfit, if you were wearing, what did you say? If you were wearing a red hat, you would be giving used tampon.
Yeah.
I recall that because my
He's really
parents
giving
were
used
listening to that
tampon.
in the car. And they were like, hello.
All right, I love the blood drip
Thank
suit.
you.
I think it's got some storytelling elements. That
I
need to be
want to know
addressed.
who's paying $109.95 for that.
I will.
Third costume.
All right, this is costume number 3. Blind reaction again. Here we
Okay.
go. So it's
Free
fantastic.
shipping.
It's free shipping. Free shipping. $30.83. She's got the hands and her whole ass out.
I was going to say.
I imagine her
Pussy
wearing
poppin'.
nothing.
Yeah,
underneath
I'm
this.
sorry. That girly is.
This is the kind of costume that you wear if you have like unlimited confidence.
What I love is that they haven't actually got rid of the hands on the picture.
You have to like match the position exactly.
But like, they could have just edited out the hands of the picture, but they haven't. They've just put handholds for you to. Oh, sorry. To be clear for our listeners, sorry, who can't see, this is a Mona Lisa costume.
So it's
called Artist Halloween Costume for Adults, Famous Paintings Halloween Costumes, Funny Mural Mona Lisa Costume. ...
And boy, does it deliver.
It's certainly.
So it's got the Mona Lisa painting, but her face is cut out, so it's your face. And then there's got handholds as well. So it's just the Mona Lisa painting,
But
it's
the handholds
you.
are coming out of where the hands are on the thing, but the hands are still on the Mona Lisa.
What is on the back of this? Like, that's what I want to know. Is it like the
You
canvas?
found this?
But I don't know because it doesn't have any other angles.
It does. Oh my god, I think it's just her ass. I think it's
Yeah,
just
there's a cutout for the ass. So
I
like,
think
you
it's
really
just-
can't wear anything else in this costume. You just have to wear
I think it's an asshole.
Jesus Christ.
I meant like a hole to put for one to place one's rear end into. That's the funniest thing.
And like this is what I think about the confidence thing, because like you have to be confident to think like Mona Lisa. I mean, she got painted because she's like really beautiful, right, for the time.
For the time.
Yeah, she's an ugly bitch now, but how confident do you have to be to replace your face with replace one of the most famous faces of all time?
I'm obsessed with the face. Do you think she actually modeled for this, or do you think this is an edit?
I think she actually wore it.
Because the shadows don't look great on of the hands is what I'm thinking. I'm trying to analyze, and those are very generic legs. Very generic thighs, if ever I've seen. Like, it looks like.
She wore it. I hope she had a good
But that
time.
face is really telling a story.
Mm.
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and those eyes are.
Her soul is stolen.
Her soul is
stolen.
Coming out of those.
All right, image number 4.
Oh, I've got it. Wait, this is not that funny, but
hit me.
It made me laugh because I almost. It's not that.
I need to do the blind reaction.
It's not okay. It's so if you've seen the film The Nun, this is what the nun looks like. It's just really, but it's still really funny. It's not that funny. I'm sorry. So this is from the website for my local costume shop. I'm actually kind of obsessed with. I've been there twice. The lady knows my name now because I went there to get my axe for Jack's birthday a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "Oh, make sure you come back for Halloween." And then I went in there the other week, so I had to buy something which I will get up. That'll be my next one that I'll get up. I'll show you what I got.
Oh.
But I know we're talking about don't buy things, but it was a need.
Emily purchased something.
I did.
I love how the face and the hands are different colors.
Yeah.
Like, that's not dedication. If you're going to do face paint, do it all the way.
I don't think, I think that's the mask that it comes in the costume.
Yeah, but like if you're going to do the mask, if you don't have a mask, you're going to paint your hands.
Do white face.
Yeah.
Duh, no.
Do white face.
But I can't just, it's sorry, the thing that makes me crack up, it's a very true to the piece of media costume.
Yeah. As
someone who recently saw The Nun 2 in cinemas, it is so bad. She's just like, anyway, let's see your one. Let's see your next one.
Okay. Next one.
Number 3.
This one's not as funny, but I just think it's I thought this one, I just think I like it.
Oh, and this one? Bonucci.
I just like
there are really... two genders, angry and happy.
Yeah. But I like, because it kind of looks like, you can tell the faces have been photoshopped in. Like, look at her face.
I love. Oh, this one's more expensive than the other ones.
Yeah, it's Bonucci spider adult costume.
Who is Bonucci?
Black Halloween jumpsuit spider plush costume with long legs for women men cosplay favor. It's $47.88.
Long legs for women men.
Yeah.
That's your gender. If anyone
That's
ever asks what your gender is.
Women men.
No, long legs for women. Not you, though. Short legs for women men. What's favor?
Because obviously more legs.
I was
more time to get it on.
What does that mean? More time?
More legs, more to love.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you feeling a little underloved these days, Zoe?
No, I just want more to love.
More leg?
Yeah.
You want more leg?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I
think it's actually a really cool costume. I mean, apart from the fact that they've chosen the worst shoes ever to pair with this costume.
Do you think it's?
those trainers. Sorry, that's not the point.
I know it's not the
I'll
point, but
go.
why would you wear
those shoes? Yeah.
But sorry, is the podcast not interesting enough for
I've
you?
had a very busy last couple of days. I'm a very busy woman. But I like how the lighting doesn't all match up on the.
Yeah.
Like, look at the artificial shadows are so funny. I would wear this to a costume, but
I would wear this so hard.
not in Sydney. It's too hot. That's
I'd
wrong.
wear the shit out of this.
Not in Sydney in October though.
I'd still wear it. I just like the idea. I mean, you've seen this. It's not an original concept, but I like the idea of like the extra.
I
hands
do
or,
like the, and then they like spring up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that spider leg. You're just happy to see me.
I think you could also like do that at home. Like you don't have to buy a costume. Like you get like some like scarves or something and put some bundles in them and then or some socks or something and make it into like tights. You could do this with tights and stuff socks in them.
True.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now you're making me rethink my Halloween costume for this year. This is great. All right, ready for my one?
I'm ready.
I'm just gonna. It's on my camera roll. This one.
Ooh, is this the costume that you're gonna do for your?
Well, it's something they've got. This is a different photo that I've got up. I'm just gonna swipe to show you the next one. This is my friend's review of After Sun that I've currently got up.
Okay.
So it's more the name of this costume that had me raising my eyebrows.
What are you using this? Did you buy this?
I did buy this.
What? What are you using this for?
Okay, so the name of this costume is Children's Colonial Apron and Hat Set. You know, because you know what children want to dress up as? It's colonizers.
Colonizers.
You know what kids want to do is they want to do some... What's
Colonizing.
scarier than colonialism, really?
True.
But I am going as Anya Taylor-Joy's character from The Witch, or The Witch, this year for one of them. And that is set in, like, the 1600s, very early, like, colonized America.
Does this fit you?
It does. Because the apron can be
Skinny
adjusted.
bitch.
Nah, it's more that, like...
The apron, yeah,
it's
the
a
apron.
hat. So the hat is the thing, and then I'm not so much... I'm using basically just the lower half of the apron anyway.
Right.
But it's the little... but it is a children's thing. And I just think it's very amusing that they didn't have any adult form, but they were like, you know what kids want is a colonial dress set.
Yeah. I think it's fun that they have to I like Halloween costumes that like show like a really elaborate costume and then it's like two things.
Yeah.
It's like does not include black dress.
It's like the thing, and then it does not include black dress.
Like I pulled up one that that I deleted, but I saw one that was like it was a full like Raven cosplay from Teen Titans. It was a full thing. It was like a wig, and it was like the white makeup and the white dress. It was like fully like a cosplayer costume.
Yeah.
And it was like what was included was a cape and her little thingo and a leotard, and I was like, huh.
Not very helpful. All right, I've got one last thing.
Yeah.
One last link to open.
Okay.
Before we end the podcast.
Well, the title is correct. These are rude and bad taste costumes, and I don't think. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I don't like these.
I don't know if we can show them.
I don't like them.
I like the names of them.
I don't want to say anything about these. I don't like them. These first two are just lazy. Like, it's just images. Like, show a bit of effort. Like, come on.
They're just paper printouts.
Like, can we
read out what it is that we're looking at? I don't know if we can describe what it is that we're looking at right now.
This is what I fear will happen if white people white men do what we say and like start putting effort into their Halloween costumes.
If this is the best they
just
have
do
to offer,
this.
then I'm right and they don't deserve to live. Jesus Christ.
I don't like it.
I don't... You're paying almost $50 for an inflatable.
Well, no, it's pounds.
Oh, pounds!
So this
That's
is like
$80. That's
$100,
$80. That is $80 for
A penis costume.
inflatable King Ding penis costume. King Ding and King Dong.
Oh.
What's more terrifying
Oh, God.
than the
Alrighty.
internet?
Thank you so much for listening to this special Halloween episode of Stife and Lyle. We hope you enjoyed.
As always, you can find us on Instagram at Stife and Lyle, where we post our fit checks a week as well as updates for all our episodes, as well as on YouTube and Spotify at Stife and Lyle. The video episode is available both on Spotify and on YouTube, whichever you prefer. Have a good Halloween!
Yeah. Happy Halloween,
Happy
everyone.
Halloween!